right, now to some college basketball. Earlier this week, I got to sit down with the well-traveled new Casper College men's basketball head coach, Ty Larson, and we spoke about his past, his present, and what he sees in the future as he embarks on this new journey. Check it out. How does it feel to be back home in your birth state, and how important was it for you to make this move?
Yeah, it's a great question. You know, it's been really cool for me. Born and raised here in Wyoming, just up the road in Douglas. Lived there for a long time, and then kind of got to go out and branch out and learn from some great coaches and live in some great places. And then there's nothing like being back home, getting to be around friends and family again and have them be a part of this journey. It's been really cool so far.
And the journey that head coach Ty Larson speaks of saw him make stops at Arizona State, Texas Tech, and the University of Texas, where he molded his craft and learned from some of college basketball's elites, such as Bobby Hurley, Rodney Terry, and Chris Beard.
Biggest thing I think I've learned from them is it's about the players. Every decision you make has to be for the betterment of your players. Pour into them. You know, it's not about me, it's not about my staff, it's about getting good kids in here and coaching them up and building relationships with them.
He's also invested in his players' futures, as he doesn't want this to be their last stop. One of his goals is to set them up for success well after they leave Casper College, a place he refers to as a flagship program. What does that responsibility personally mean to you?
Yeah, I think when you think about the history in this state, especially in Region 9, you know, Casper is always viewed as one of the best jobs, if not the best job. And I think a lot of that has to do with the history here and the tradition. There are some big-time coaches and big-time players that have come before me. And I think that was a big part that drew me to this job. This opportunity was to build on that success and the history that's already here. But it's in a great city. We've got great facilities here and great support. So I'm excited for, this opportunity.
Recruiting is a big part of college athletics, as Coach Larson was the director of recruiting at the University of Texas during his 3-year tenure. He says recruiting for him is all about relationships, as he's built quite a few favorable ones, so he doesn't feel the pressure of this job.
You know, I've never been one to really crack under pressure. I feel like if you work really hard and you do it for the right reasons, good things come from that. But I do think it's a major positive to try to get people excited about what we're doing and get them behind us, and it'll help us elevate to where this job and this program should be.
The former Region 9 Hooper is a believer in defense wins championships, especially in an area he says will be competitive on a nightly basis. So it's pretty simple what reputation he wants for his troops.
We want to pick the ball up. We want to have constant pressure on the ball. We're going to rotate and be very active. I'm a big believer in scoring off of defense and creating extra and easier opportunities in transition. And I think we've recruited to that. I think we've got some length and some athleticism that'll be fun to watch. But defense will be a non-negotiable for us here.
Former Casper College coaches have reached out to Coach Larson to guide him in this new role. The Douglas native is very grateful, as he just wants to build on what they have accomplished, and he feels he's on his way.
I'm really hopeful for this year. Recruited a lot of guys who've won at the high school level, won state championships, set records at their respective schools, and are really, really hungry to win and advance their careers. And I'm hoping that will show every night when we play, and I'm hoping that the community will see that when they come out to the games.
Coach Larson is also looking forward to giving back to the community, and he will start on June 22nd with his first basketball camp. Sessions are available for boys from grades 3 to 12. More information on that and my full interview with Coach will be over on the website.